Cork flats, generally we consider it a cork flat if it's less than like a half circle or what around. So if that radius is more flat than round. They're really cool. They're a popular choice for like stacking or leaning for habitats and cover.
Yeah.
You can also use stuff like our spray foam and our silicone and some cocoa fiber or peat moss to make like a custom background, which is pretty popular too.
Now, how would you attach that using the foam? Like, are you spraying the foam and then pushing that into the foam?
You start with a clean glass surface. Whenever I use any glass surface, I like to prep it with a bit of rubbing alcohol just to, that evaporates off on its own. It makes sure it's clean. Lay the tank down. Some people like to run some beads of silicone and stuff on the glass just to give it like some texture. I find that's normally not necessary, but if you overdo it with a foam or put stuff that's too heavy on the background, it can pull off. And then lay this where I want it. I'd also pair that with, I was using any planting pots or piping for any kind of, you know, like a water feature or anything like that. Lay all that out, kind of dry fit before you foam it.
And I'm going to say something. Zach's done this a ton of times, so I just want to clarify. You want to take that tank and put it down, the background down before you're doing any of that kind of stuff. Don't try to do it while it's standing up.
I mean, some of us like challenges, but you know, So laying that down flat, and then a lot of times you'll lay it on the back, turn it, lay it on the side, turn it, lay it on the other side, and so on and so forth that way.
Cool. Those also are really good turtles, that kind of stuff, or other frogs that are aquatic to get them out of the water. It's a good thing to use.
They'll definitely float, and you could even put a little bit of Java moss or something on there, and it'll just kind of grow over it and look really cool and look really grown in. It's really neat to do kind of like a mini like wetland type habitat that way. We do that with some of our Bumbine and our Firebelly toads.
Like a moss mat that's floating in the water. That's really cool.
We'll also float that in tadpole tanks sometimes. It's an easy way for froglets to come out of the water when they metamorph. So.
It's got a lot of texture they can get up on.